I'm super excited about this segment, and I'm literally fanning out. And you probably think that I have a celebrity. Well, probably she might be a celebrity a couple of years from now, but our guest she majored in journalism and minored in criminology and is the recipient of the Merit Scholarship from Boston University. Kallejhay Terrelonge is here with us. Good morning, Kallejhay. And let me just tell people why I'm fanning out. I am always excited to meet young people who want to venture into journalism. You know, I'm like, yes, the future of the profession is bright, and I'm just so happy that you majored in journalism. Why?
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. And honestly, I wouldn't say growing up I had a passion for journalism. I like to think that journalism picked me because ever since I was 3 years old, I wanted to study law. But when I turned 16, I realized I didn't have that passion anymore. I didn't have that drive. But it left me confused because for 13 years of my life, I was so sure about one very thing. And over time, God kind of just directed me to the path of journalism. But I was still skeptical. I wasn't really sure about it until my very first class at the University of West Indies. And I remember the lecture vividly. It was being taught to us by Dr. Canute James. And I remember him just introducing what the career, what we're to expect for the rest of our lives if we decide to go down this path. And he shared with us the good, the bad, the ugly, and I just felt like I found where I belong. Honestly, it's something that I can't really put in words, but I knew I was in the right place, doing the right thing.
Now, it's a very interesting mix, journalism, minoring in criminology. Talk to us about that.
Well, two reasons. One was, like I said, I wanted to study law. And with that came the obsession of those Law and Other shows. I mean, it's nothing like it is in the movie, but with that, it also spanned into my obsession with shows about criminology and criminal minds and the way they think, and I was just intrigued. So when I discovered that the University of the West Indies offers a minor in criminology, I was like, wow, this is perfect. I actually just wanted to learn more about the topic, and hence I signed up for it and started my courses. And what I loved about criminology was that it didn't just focus on that aspect, but it also focused on, it taught us a lot about Jamaica, or society, why crime is so high, how to tackle the problem. And I just enjoyed that, and I found so many ways while writing my assignments for journalism to link it back to what I learned while studying criminology.
Awesome. So how do you see the two marrying, journalism, criminology?
Well, I want to be an investigative journalist. That's really what I want in the long term, and I know that the foundation that I learned doing criminology will help me in that aspect, and I'm also interested in actually furthering my education in criminology.
Take us through that journey to success.
Journey to success. Yes. It was a difficult one. It was a challenging one. I actually thought I wouldn't make it so many times. But one thing I can definitely say is that my family has been my support system, my mother, my church family, those who have motivated me and encouraged me. They made it possible. I didn't do it on my own, and I can't forget God, because had it not been for God, I would not be where I am today. There were so many times the money was not there, the resource, it just was not there, and so many times I thought I would have dropped out of university. At one point, I never thought I would have been able to complete sixth form, and God made it possible, and I'm just grateful that being here, I'm not finished, but seeing where I came from, it amazes me, because I just never thought I would get to this point in my life.
I really love your energy. Now that journey is about to continue. You're going to Boston University. Take us through that process. I mean, you have gotten a Merit Scholarship. Why is that so major?
Well, in all honesty, I won't lie. It wasn't a journey filled with confidence. It actually took me 6 months to apply. First of all, unlike most students applying to international schools, they apply to 5, 10, I applied to 1 because I didn't have the money. Application fees are like almost $100 US. So I decided that first thing first, I'm going to be intentional and strategic. I know what I want, but I also need to pick the right school for me. So there were 3 things about Boston that really cemented and made it win. And I applied, but while the application process was smooth, I won't lie, the school, it was smooth, everything that I needed was there. It was really me doubting myself that allowed me to take so long. So I started in August, and I didn't submit my application until January the following year. But at the same time, I'm grateful because that whole process allowed me to remember who I am and who my God is and to believe in myself even more. I prayed for the scholarship, you know. You know, and God reassured me that I would get the scholarship, you know. So when I saw it, I wasn't surprised.
And it is to study what?
My master's in journalism.
Master's in journalism.
Masters of Science.
Masters of Science. And when are you supposed to start?
I was supposed to start this year, September, but I've decided to defer for a year. And so the intention is to start September 2023.
Okay, and of course, although it's half of the scholarship money that you're getting, you still need money.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I got the highest scholarship available to me as an international student. They only offer 2 full scholarships, and those are only available to U.S. citizens and U.S. permanent residents. And I remember in my prayer, I said, God, if it's even half is what I can get. He gave me all of what was available to me. I'm not really worried because I know he'll provide. But at the same time, it's a lot of money. I didn't realize how much money, even in the beginning, I didn't let money be my concern. Because money didn't stop me then, so I won't let it stop me now. But it wasn't until after I got my acceptance that I really sat down and I looked at what my tuition fee was, the actual amount. And I said, how am I going to pay this? I really have no idea. Even in this moment, I have no idea, but I trust God.
And he will find a way.
He will.
And any advice that you have for students, you know, who, it doesn't matter whatever their career path, but do you have any advice for students, you know, trying to figure it out at this moment and, you know, it may seem a little daunting for whatever reason. Do you have any advice for them?
First things first, with God, all things are possible. And no matter how big you think your dream is, as long as you are determined, you can achieve it. Working hard it's a necessity, and people just have to accept that if you want anything good in life, you know it's have to run, and you really have to put in your 150% effort. And I know it gets hard because there were times that I had the potential, I had the determination, but I didn't really have the support financially, and that was really discouraging. But whatever is yours, no matter how expensive it is, no matter how hard it is to attain, it is yours, and just work towards it and keep pushing yourself even when you don't have anybody pushing you.
I love your energy.
Thank you.
I absolutely love your energy. You are amazing.
Thank you.
And you will do well.
Thank you.
And hopefully you'll come work here after you finish, you know, your degree here. I mean, everything is possible. But thank you so much. You are an inspiration for a lot of young aspiring journalists. Again, I get excited when I meet you guys, you know. But thank you so much. Recipient of the Merit Scholarship from Boston University. It is a big deal. A big deal. And she's studying journalism. Oh my God. Kallejhay Terrelonge, thank you so much. Stay with us. We've got a fun stop when we return from the break.